Am I the only one who doesn't think battle mode is a good idea? I want to take you guys on a journey. The journey of how I first learned that the Batmobile was going to be in the game and how exciting that was, and then how slowly but steadily it became something that I'm not sure I want anymore. This is Globku from Magical Noob. Welcome to another episode of Arkham Talk. March of 2014, Batman Arkham Knight is announced with a cinematic trailer featuring the Batmobile. Rocksteady confirms that the Batmobile will be a drivable vehicle in the game, and all of this sounds like great news. They show it at E3 and this thing is fast. It smashes through concrete, barely slowing down. You summon it to your location by pressing one button. You eject by doing the same. Straight into a glide. Perfect integration. Great addition to the game. I'm hyped. I'm sold. Bring me the game so I can drive the damn thing already. But then comes battle mode, and my hype starts to die a little bit. I remember the whole discussion of Batman doesn't use weapons, Batman doesn't kill, and he's blowing up these vehicles. That's not even worth getting into. Batman does use weapons if he needs to, and by now we all know that the Arkham Knight's tanks are unmanned drones, so he can go crazy all he wants. It's not that it doesn't fit the character. It makes sense for the Batmobile to be as versatile as possible. It's just that from a gameplay perspective, I don't find this interesting. The vehicular combat doesn't look particularly exciting. Dodge bullets, shoot at other vehicles, not exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to play a new Batman game, you know? Even with the recent confirmation that you'll be able to take out the tanks without using the Batmobile, but instead using your disruptor weapon. That barely seems like the ideal way of doing it, unless all you're facing is two tanks, because that's all the charges you have on your disruptor. But if that was not enough, then they go and say that you'll be using the Batmobile to solve puzzles. What? Well, allow me to explain. If you didn't know already, you can control the Batmobile remotely, like using a gadget in your utility belt. Sorry, did I say you can control your Batmobile? No. You have to control the Batmobile remotely. You switch to the car, use the winch to pull a lever or whatever, then walk a little bit with Batman, then switch back to the Batmobile to bring down a wall or whatever. It hardly looks like the most exciting way to use the vehicle. Again, it makes sense that Batman would be able to do this from a story perspective, but it's not the most appealing gameplay feature, is it? Which brings me to my biggest concern. I'm afraid the Batmobile will hinder my enjoyment of the game. It probably won't completely ruin the game for me, or at least I hope not, but I fear it will be one of those things that I have to get through in order to get back to the game that I love. Like the Sonic's underwater levels. The fuck was that? Or the Dark Souls poison area. It's a hindrance that exists in the game, something that keeps me from progressing and playing the game that I love. And ultimately, that's my number one fear. And it would all be okay if battle mode or these puzzles would only show up once or twice in the game, but the way they're pushing the Batmobile makes it seem that you'll be playing most of the game inside the car, which please don't fucking do that. Something that further supports this theory is the recent announcement of a Batmobile talent tree, which by the way, I called it on this channel over 10 months ago, like some sort of magical oracle. And what's the point of leveling up your Batmobile if you're barely going to use it? No, this will be a thing you have to do over and over. Battle tanks and freaking puzzles. Instead of the amazing combat system, Predator scenario, and using your detective skills, you'll be fighting tanks. And as always, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that every game that comes out from now until the eternity of time is a perfect game that everyone can play and love and have babies with. But I want to know if I'm the only one with these concerns. Do you guys like battle mode or the idea of solving puzzles with the Batmobile? Am I the ugly duckling in the house? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, click the like button and subscribe for more gaming goodness. I've been Globku. Take care everyone. See you next time.